Hello students, myself Narinder Kaur is again here with you to discuss the subject Differential Calculus of BSc first year. In previous lecture we had discussed about the successive differentiation introduction. Today we shall discuss derivative of nth order of some standard functions. Let us start. Suppose we have a function y is equal to ax plus b raised to the power m and we want to find the nth derivative. Then nth derivative formula will be this. We have to show that. Now to prove this formula, we shall use the mathematical induction. Firstly, we know that by using mathematical induction, what we have to do is, firstly we have to show that this formula holds for n is equal to 1. Then we shall suppose this result for n is equal to k, and then we shall prove this result for n is equal to k plus 1. So let us start. Here y is equal to ax plus b raised to the power m. Now differentiate both sides with respect to x. Now why we are differentiating? We are differentiating because firstly we want to prove the result for n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1, what we have to do is we have to find y1. So firstly differentiate with respect to x. We get y1 is equal to, that is m, ax plus b to the power m minus 1. Derivative of ax plus b is a. So this is the result. Now you can compare it with this. We have m, that is the first term only, ax plus b to the power m minus 1, a to the power 1. That means the result is true for n is equal to 1. Now let us suppose that the result is true for n is equal to k, that is yk is equal to m minus 1, m minus 2, so on m minus k plus 1, ax plus b to the power m minus k, a raised to the power k. Substitute n is equal to k simply in this equation. Now to find yk plus 1, that is to check whether the result is true for k plus 1 or not, we shall find the derivative of yk. Now how to find the derivative of yk? We can write it as yk plus 1, that is the next derivative yk plus 1. Now all these are constants, so they will remain same. Differentiate only ax plus b to the power m minus k. Ax plus b to the power m minus k derivative is m minus k. Ax plus b to the power m minus k minus 1, and a raised power k as it is. Derivative of ax plus b is obviously a. So here we have all these terms will remain same. Ax plus b to the power m minus k plus 1, a to the power k plus 1. So the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. That means the result is true for every positive integer n. Next is the corollary. That is simply we can simplify this result as using the factorial. It will change to, that is yn is equal to n factorial e raised to the power n. Now next is, if y is equal to 1 upon ax plus b, then yn is equal to this. If we have this type of function, then we shall show that its nth derivative is equal to this. Here y is equal to 1 upon ax plus b. We can write it as ax plus b to the power minus 1. So to find y1, that is as we have discussed that we shall prove all these results using mathematical induction. So we shall prove the result for n is equal to 1 firstly. So what will be y1? y1 is derivative of this, that is minus 1, ax plus b to the power minus 1 minus 1, that is ax plus b to the power minus 2. Derivative of ax plus b is a. So here we can see minus 1 to the power 1, we have minus 1. 1 factorial, that is 1. A to the power 1, we have a to the power 1. Ax plus b to the power 1 plus 1, 2. We have ax plus b to the power 2. So the result is true for n is equal to 1. Let us suppose the result is true for n is equal to k. So simply put n is equal to k here. Now again differentiating with respect to x, we get yk plus 1 is equal to minus 1 the k factorial a raised to power k. All these are constants. Derivative of ax plus b to the power minus k minus 1 is minus k minus 1, ax plus b to the power minus k minus 2. Derivative of ax plus b is a. So we have minus 1 to the power k. Take negative sign common from here. You get minus 1 to the power k plus 1. K factorial into k plus 1, that is k plus 1 factorial. A the k into a, that is a the k plus 1. Ax plus b to the power minus k plus 2. So we have minus 1 to the power k plus 1, k factorial, a the k plus 1 upon ax plus b to the power k plus 2. So this result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. That means by mathematical induction it is true for all positive integer n. Next is, if y is equal to log ax plus b, then we have to show that n derivative is equal to this. Here y is equal to log ax plus b. Firstly find y1, that is log derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So derivative of log ax plus b is 1 upon ax plus b. Derivative of ax plus b is a. So we can write minus 1 to the power 1 minus 1, that is we need not write this. 1 minus 1 factorial, that is 0 factorial. So that is also equal to 1. We have a to the power 1 and ax plus b to the power 1. So which is here. So result is true for n is equal to 1. Let us suppose that this result is true for n is equal to k. So substitute n is equal to k. Now again differentiating this yk to get yk plus 1 minus 1 to the power k minus 1 factorial a is power k. All these terms are constant, so they will remain same. Ax plus b to the power minus k, that is minus k. Ax plus b to the power minus k minus 1. Derivative of ax plus b is a. So minus 1 to the power k minus 1, minus sign is here also. So we have k minus 1 plus 1, so minus 1 to the power k. K minus 1 factorial into k, that is equal to k factorial. A to the power k, a to the power 1, that is a to the power k plus 1. And then is ax plus b to the power minus k plus 1. So you can write ax plus b to the power k plus 1 in denominator. So here you can see that it resembles the same formula here. In place of n we have k plus 1 everywhere. We have k plus 1 minus 1, that is k. We have k plus 1 minus 1, that is k. We have a to the power n, we have a to the power k plus 1. Ax plus b to the power n, we have ax plus b to the power k plus 1. Hence the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. So by mathematical induction we can say that the result is true for all positive integers n. Next is, if y is equal to a raised power mx, then its nth derivative will be given by this formula. We have to show that. Here y is equal to a to the power mx. What will be its derivative? First derivative. A to the mx derivative is a to the mx log a, and derivative of mx is m. Then a to the mx log a m. So you can compare it with this a to the mx log a to the power 1 m to the power 1. So result is true for n is equal to 1. Let us suppose that the result is true for n is equal to k. We have yk is equal to a to the mx log a to the power k m raised power k. Now again differentiate this with respect to x. We get y derivative of yk will be yk plus 1. A to the mx derivative is a to the mx log a, and derivative of mx is m. Log a is power k and m is power k. They will remain as it is because both are constants. Now a to the mx is as it is, log a to the power 1 log a to the power k. We have log a to the power k plus 1, m to the power 1 m raised power k. We have m to the power k plus 1. You can compare with this formula that we have in place of n here and here we have k plus 1 here. So that means the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence the result is true for all positive integers n. Now next is, if y is equal to sine ax plus b, then yn is equal to an sine ax plus b plus n pi by 2. We have to show this. Simply, first of all, we shall prove the result for y1. So what is the derivative of sine? The derivative of sine theta is cos theta. So derivative of sine ax plus b is cos ax plus b. And derivative of ax plus b is a. Now you can write cos ax plus b as sine ax plus b plus pi by 2, because we know that cos theta is equal to sine theta plus pi by 2. Hence the result is true for n is equal to 1. Now assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. So put in the place of n, put k here. We get yk is equal to a raised to the power k sine ax plus b plus k pi by 2. Now again to find yk plus 1, differentiate this with respect to x again. We have a raised power k is constant here. So a raised power k as it is, derivative of sine is cos, and derivative of ax plus b plus k pi by 2 is a. So again we can write cos theta as sine theta plus pi by 2, and a raised power k, and a here we get a to the power k plus 1. Now the sine ax plus b plus k plus 1 pi by 2. So you can compare with this formula. We in place of n here and here, we are getting k plus 1 here and here. That means the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Next, the result is same for the formula for y is equal to cos ax plus b. The formula will remain same. Instead of sine, we have just cos. Everything else is same. We are getting the formula using mathematical induction by having it true for n is equal to 1. Supposing for n is equal to k, and again differentiating yk, we get yk plus 1. The result is same as previous. Thank you.